So what happens in a personal injury case if an accident causes an existing injury to get worse? Well, the short answer is a person can recover for the amount the injury was made worse. They can't recover for the full injury. And so this is a little bit more complicated because, in an easy situation, there's an accident, somebody's injured, let's say it's a broken arm. No one's going to be running around with a broken arm before an accident, so everyone can look at the evidence and the jury can say, oh, look, there was an arm, it was broken from the accident, this person should recover for the broken arm. Well, let's say a different scenario that happens frequently is somebody has lower back pain, they're maybe going to a chiropractor treating for the lower back pain, then they get in an accident and their lower back pain is made much worse. So what can they recover for? Well, if they're going to the chiropractor once a week for years, they're probably not going to recover for going to the chiropractor after the accident once a week for years. But if they go more frequently, if they have to go to pain management, they get injections, maybe surgery, these things that aggravated the pre-existing injury are things that they can recover for. So these are a little bit more complex. So what you need is medical records. You need to look at the medical records from before the injury, and the insurance company, the lawyers on the other side are going to look at those records too, and they're going to point to those and say, hey, look, you were already injured before this, then there was an accident, nothing's changed, you get 0. On the flip side, you and your doctors and experts are going to look at it and go, yes, there was an injury before, but the injury was made much worse. It was aggravated by the accident. And so the extent of the aggravation, the medical treatment for the aggravation, the pain and suffering caused by the aggravation, those are all things that you can recover for. So in these scenarios, it's really helpful to have experts, especially medical doctors, that can look at something and say, look, 50, 80, whatever the percentage of it is, of the treatment was due to this aggravation of this pre-existing injury based on the medical records. Sometimes it's helpful. You might have MRI scans, and an MRI from before the accident will be different than the MRI after the accident. And the expert can point to the differences and say, this was caused by the accident. Therefore, the medical treatment, pain and suffering, lost wages, anything like that is due to the accident because the pre-existing injury was aggravated. So if you're in a situation like this and you've got questions, and you happen to be in the state of Nevada where I practice law, please feel free to give me a call or drop me an email.